I remember struggling with my worth as a college student my freshman year. The late nights and long days spent in the architecture studio made me question the purpose of my work and its eternal worth. After all, isn't the Christian life about going to heaven and getting people whom I love to heaven? What does architecture have to do with my life? Why should I care if it all goes to waste? It was these lingering questions that made me dread my studies and work. During this time, I found a CCO group on campus. They were the first people who introduced me to the idea of viewing the world biblically. And it was at Jubilee that I first realized that Christ's salvation extends to the restoration of the entire world. That means my work, relationships, and everything around me all carry meaning beyond anything I could ever imagine. I then saw my work had worth, and it was part of a bigger and better story. So I began to ask different questions about architecture. Can architecture heal? Can it reflect God's forgiveness and restoration? Can architecture bring peace? These questions led our team during our Forgive Rwanda architecture project. We created areas for subsistence farming that were meant to bring opportunities of reconciliation. And we designed houses that were meant to echo the truth that God forgives. And while it is not architecture that will ultimately restore the hearts of people, it can reflect the truth of forgiveness of the Creator who endows us with the ability to create spaces of healing. Although this was only a class project, I have learned that it is my life's desire. Ultimately, I hope to love God, love people, and be a good architect. It might sound cliche, but the more I try to live it out, the more I am convinced that this is what I was made for.